So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. So it is time to let them at it.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
And already we're underway here. It's, of course, round two between these two. I wonder what we expect this time. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this fella, Alejandro Balde, is a defender who's been coached in the ways of the beautiful game. He's very good as a defender, but he has an inner desire to get up the pitch as much as he can. And he's rarely very wasteful, Peter, so his decision-making has to be impressive. And from what I've seen, it is.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. It is a corner, good chance. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Yamal. Now it's Bellingham. Yamal has it in a wide position. And the ball's gone astray. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
He is through here. Now it's to Paul. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Griezmann. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Now that looks a decent ball. Lino. Longley. And Lenormand. Longley. De Paul has the third most assists in the league this year. Yamal. And here's Lewandowski. And he's got the beating of his man. He's looking unstoppable. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Upamecano. De Ligt. And it's Ruben Neves. Played into space out wide. De Paul. Played over towards the opposite flank. Well, that is one way to stop him. Ruben Neves. Upamecano. Ruben Neves. Griezmann. He could be in here. Lino. He's got away. Lino tries a cross. Pass somewhat off target. De Paul. And here's Griezmann. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Alexander-Arnold. Ruben Neves. Lewandowski. Yamal!
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Llorente. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Pedri. That's a good run down the left. Rafinha. Spread neatly. Well seen, Son. And the whistle goes for half-time. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. We're already back up and running after half-time.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Bellingham. Passing nice and neat. Strokes it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
It's Bellingham. And here's Yamal. He's chosen to go back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, they're labouring their way towards the opposition goal here, Peter, and this needs a much livelier solution.
Bellingham. That has not gone well. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Lino, drilled in low. And he's heaved it away. Oh, important interception.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, I think his job here, Peter, is going to be to reinvigorate that attack, just change the rhythm up front.
Can he get away here? And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
There's no respite if you're being chased down like this.
Oh no, what has happened here? Can he put it away? And for a moment, time stood still.
Really got in the face of his opponent to set it up. It's great grafting.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
The changes then in quick succession.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Lenormand. De Paul. Galan. Played out to the right. In by Llorente. Bellingham. Yamal. De Paul. Here's Llorente. Now it's Correa. He's getting hounded, really hounded. Just about up to 75 minutes. Llorente. Lewandowski. Pedri. And the break is on. Rafinha.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Rafinha! Rafinha! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Galan. Barrios. Yamal. Now that's well seen too. Llorente.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
El dorsal 12. Serán sustituidos
Chouameni
por el dorsal 16.
pops him off it and wins back the ball.
Cambio de jugadores.
Oh, he refuses to take the bait. Alexander-Arnold. 5 minutes left on the clock. And it's Sané. Gundogan. Here's Chouameni. Upamecano. Valde. Oh, he's found support out wide.
This is what good chemistry is all about. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Riquelme. Longley. The normal. Barrios. And that is that. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, I think all things considered, Peter, this was a fair result. Both sides showed the...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. We have already started here. Alexander-Arnold. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow.
And a header! He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. He could be in here. That is good alertness. Upamecano. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
The fullback is in acres of space here. Good pressure, determined, intense. Pedri.
This is the time you need that pace.
Barcelona are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Upamecano. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Bellingham. To Ruben Neves. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Valde. Big header! And it's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Alexander-Arnold gets a foot in here. Yamal in acres of space out wide.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Valde, plenty to aim at here.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
There will be a throw-in. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Lejeune. Alexander-Arnold kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he's making progress on the ball. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Pedri. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on. And again, they're pressing effectively.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Barcelona heading towards the half-time break. The win very much in their sails. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham, who's set up one goal so far. Great work on the overlap. And that is as far as they're going to go. That has not gone well.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Got to be quick to recover this. Pedri. Now Mbappe. And
Habrá
Balde.
un minuto de descuento.
Mbappe. Bellingham. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Great chance here from position A1. And this could be the final action of the first half. In for a header! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Fantastic excitement towards the end of the half there, and a last-minute chance that really should have been converted. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Barcelona in control at half-time, 2-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time. He's shifting through the gears here. De Ligt. Balde. Good spot, he's seen the run. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
He's in, surely! And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And they've got rid. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Can he latch on to this? That's been cut out, well played. Pedri. More and more pressure on the ball here. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
And that's another good win of the ball. And he has been fouled there.
Cambio de jugadores.
So we've reached the hour mark. Upamecano. And it's Ruben Neves. De Ligt. Over to the left. Valde. And it's Ruben Neves. And De Ligt. Bellingham.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And he can clear it away. Foot in. Valde. Bellingham. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Alexander-Arnold. It's Bellingham. That is ended up in no man's land. And that was very necessary. Moved on forwards. Some good work on the right flank here. That's a throw.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 19, el dorsal 17, el dorsal 11 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 14.
Oh, a lovely bit of skill. He's got away.
5. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de
There's a
jugadores.
beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Barcelona can consider themselves just about safe now. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Vallecas can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Just eases him off the ball. Chouameni. Balde. Mbappe. And he's had it nicked away. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Just the... Can he finish? Chouameni. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
There's no flag. It's a good run, that. Great timing. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Mbappe. So just one extra minute for stoppages. And that will be it. It's a super show all round. Both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Cristiano Ronaldo claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Barcelona definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator...